ANGE's juggernaut finally, and I mean finally, drops points and just doesn't win a game. I don't know how long it's been, Wami. I'll tell you how long it's been, right? It's been since the 2-2 draw at Ibrox back at the start of the year. It has literally been 4 months, right? It has literally been 4 and a bit months. It's been mad. It has been absolutely mad, Celtic's run. And you know what? I'm not going to say I called it because I did predict Motherwell would win. No, Motherwell would win. I wish. No, I did say Celtic would win. But before the game, they gave it the whole one more win. And I can't remember if it was match or surpass Jock Stein's record of like 16 wins in a row. Is that in the league? I'm not too sure. It might not be the league. It might just be all competitions or something. But and see, once you hear a stat like that, it always, I don't know, it always seems to go against it. Now, sometimes it doesn't, right? Obviously, because I mean that's just football. Sometimes records are broken, guys. Sometimes they're broken, but I don't know. I thought it was a very disjointed Celtic performance, and you know what? Over the course of the game, like I watched most of it. It was hard. I was paying attention. I was watching this game. I was watching the St Johnstone Hibs game and had Gillette Soccer Saturday on the telly. But I think over the course of the game, I think Motherwell genuinely warranted a point at this game. They had a very good counter attack. Basically, Kevin Van Veen's son, you're going to stick to that right wing, and anytime we whip a ball over to you, you're going to absolutely do some damage. Now, it only worked once, right? And there was other times where he brought other players into it, like Slattery and Goss and people like that. But you know what? It worked for them. They got a point, and I think Motherwell are worth their point today. Now, Liam Kelly had a good game, but did Celtic truly, absolutely demolish them? No, I don't think so. But before we get into the game, we'll take a look at the league table. As for Motherwell, because I mean that's who the point is more important for. We've basically said that Motherwell are no man's land. The team that are no man's land now are Livy, right? Livy are no man's land. Motherwell have been really good form recently. So if you look at this, they are 6 points above Dundee United and Kelly. So I mean, they could very easily, finish 11th. I don't think they're going to finish 12th unless Ross County win 5 in a row and something drastically changes, right? But Motherwell realistically should be safe, and I think teams who go to Celtic Park and draw will be safe. They're the first team to do it this season. They've ruined Celtic's 100% record. As for Celtic, the gap is 13 points at the top. The league's over, right? It doesn't matter if Rangers win tomorrow. I think Rangers will win tomorrow, right? It'll close it to 13, blah, 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 whatever. But it doesn't matter, right? They can close it to 10 from 13, right? And then, say they beat Celtic at Ibrox, it still leaves you with a 7 point gap. Now, if you look at the rest of the league, like the top six, who's going to beat Celtic? I mean, maybe Aberdeen. Aberdeen are in good form, but potentially they could. Hearts have been absolute shite. Yes, they won 6-1 today, but it would take. I was going to say it wouldn't be a bottle job. No, it would be. If Celtic lost it at this point, it would be absolutely fucking horrendous for them, and there'd be no forgiving them. And it would honestly, if Celtic blew the title right at this point, and they blew like a 13 point gap, 10 point gap that they could have tomorrow, it would completely undermine everything Ange has done. He's put them so far ahead of Rangers, right? Rangers are been mismanaged and all that stuff. Hopefully they're getting back under Beale. Really hope that. But it would be an absolute fucking shit show if they threw this away. But they're not, right? So for all the Celtic fans who could be worrying, even though there's none of them worrying, I think they just wanted, to win as many games, break the points totals and all that good stuff. They didn't, but they did score first. It was Callum McGregor with a deflected shot, and it beat Liam Kelly. It's one of those ones where the goalies literally get fucking no chance, but he does what he does, and it flies into the back of the net. And again, Celtic didn't really offer an awful lot in this game. It was definitely more the second half with Liam Kelly coming with a few saves for and all that good stuff. But I thought there was a lot of misplaced passes for Celtic. I thought Aaron Moy, I'll admit, right? I wasn't really that. I thought Aaron Moy was very overrated, right? And I'll admit, there was a period during this season for about 2 months, he was literally unplayable. He was getting like 2 goals and 2 assists every game, it seemed like. Remember, he scored that chip. Was that away to St Johnstone? I think it might have been. And he got like 2 assists as well. But I honestly think he's been so bad recently. he just looks so sluggish in midfield, and I thought he looked sluggish today. I mean, against Rangers, he was fucking abysmal. Celtic still won that game, obviously, but you know what? Motherwell, they kept this simple. Go into the second half, ball played to Kevin Van Veen, and there's no wonder he scores goals because he has Greg Taylor here on fucking toast. He absolutely doesn't blooters it past Joe Hart, lovely jubbly, one each. And you know what? There was a few times that Motherwell hit the counter after this. They very easily could have snatched a win here. They really could have, but they didn't. And Celtic, like I said, had a few chances as well, but nothing really memorable. Like, it's just your generic headers that went close but were like, 2 yards wide. Liam Kelly with a few decent saves, but nothing spectacular. But that is the way it finished, guys. Celtic drop points finally. It's been a long time coming, and it leaves the gap at 13 points. Big game tomorrow. Tell you what, it's a big game for third place. If Aberdeen win tomorrow, they've got third. If Rangers win, that opens up the battle for third. I mean, I say it opens up the battle for third. It's realistically between Hearts and Aberdeen, but we'll see how it goes, guys. But until next time, leave your thoughts down below. And Celtic drop points, insane.